Hi friends, Living Fit with Laura on this very, very snowy, beautiful day. We got a fresh, 5-6 inches of snow last night. And I'm out here with my dogs, getting my exercise. So let's say the daily prayer with me. I will continue moving forward to those things that lie ahead, putting behind me those things that lie behind. I will not criticize, curse, condemn, or compare my life, or compete with others in a negative way. I will be glad for this day. This is the day my Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad. We say, I will not live in want. I shall not live in want. When we say, I will not live in want, and the Lord is my shepherd, for this day, give me my daily bread. We are grateful for this day. We are grateful for the day. We are grateful for the blessings of this day. We have a clean and pure heart, forgiveness towards ourselves and others. I'd like to encourage us to minimize, or at least lessen, our time on social media. I enjoy posting my videos. I enjoy posting recipes. I enjoy seeing pictures of my Icelandic relatives on Facebook. But too often we engage on social media in a negative way, and then we blast people with hostile, volatile hate speech. That happened to me a few days ago. I was very upset, very shocked. This was with someone I was friends with for quite a few years. Evidently, I said something that disagreed with their view on something. Listen, we are all uniquely, beautifully, and wonderfully made, and we are certainly allowed to have our own opinions and viewpoints. And when we respectfully point out a different point of view, that is all it is. We are not attacking that person. So I'd like to encourage my friends to be mature and to have an open mind and to realize humility is the greatest attribute. Humility is a sign of wisdom. When we are humble and open to other people's opinions, we do not blast them or aggressively throw hate speech at them through a private message. That's a really, really nasty thing to do to anyone. It's very shocking and upsetting for something like that to happen. I am very vocal about what I believe. I believe in Jesus. I believe in forgiveness. I do not believe in the philosophies of this culture, the me culture. I'm very open about that, but I also love many people. I love people, and they are certainly free to express their own opinions and viewpoints. I am simply teaching what is true from my own life of having lived a very me-centered life as a young adult. Poor pitiful me. I want to bless my friends and teach my friends that a me-centered philosophy where everything revolves around me and other people have to meet my expectations is a recipe for misery. It's a very rigid prison to live in. So I'd like to encourage my friends to allow other people to have their viewpoints, and if we disagree, if someone is angry with me, I read their message several times and I think about it and then I read it again. And what I noticed was this person used you. When we are using you, we are finger pointing, you this, you that. I'd like to encourage my friends to use I statements. When we are uncomfortable or offended by someone, we use I statements. We say, when I felt defensive or I felt criticized when I heard this statement. We keep it very neutral. When we use you this, you that, we are essentially attacking someone. And the rant was a long rant, essentially ripped me to shreds and trashed me. I was very, very shocked, but I'm okay now because I will live what I teach all my friends. We forgive and we move on, and not all friendships are meant for the long term. We are to be grateful for our lives. We are to adjust, adapt, accept, and embrace this day. Just as with the snow is a very sudden change of weather, we adjust, adapt, and embrace and accept by wearing our snow boots, our warm clothes. And when someone surprises us by very suddenly acting in a hostile or aggressive manner, especially through social media, we set that aside and we consider whether it's worth our time and energy to defend ourselves. I'm not going to defend myself to someone who knows me well, who knows the kind of person I am. If a person is already decided to be aggressive and argumentative and hostile and accusatory, I'm just not up to arguing. We allow people to be who they are. We allow people to have their mood swings, their temper tantrums. And it's very important that we forgive, but we also do not take it to heart as the way God sees us. God loves us. God sees us as beautifully and wonderfully made. People can be very fickle, very changeable, and people can attack you. People can surprise you. We are never to base our serenity, our peace, our happiness on people because they are so changeable. Let me say that again. We are never to base our serenity or our happiness. Let me say it again. We are never to base our serenity, our happiness, or our peace on the way people act, because just as we are changeable, people are changeable. I have genetic depression, and for a few days, every now and then, I get into a real funk of deep, deep depression, and then I take a step back and I realize what I am thinking about. I'm thinking about things that actually will manifest in depression. If I see my past as blaming myself and as failures, situations that didn't work out, we all have situations that don't work out for the long term. Relationships, or maybe a job situation where there's a lot of politics, a lot of favoritism, a lot of game playing. It's very, very, very common. The very famous movie about the NASA mathematician, Hidden Figures, very, very amply describes the politics that this African-American mathematician, female, experienced, this undermining, due to other people being jealous or other people's insecurity. So politics in the workplace is nothing new. People turning on you suddenly and acting accusatory is nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun. So we are to remember that the only truth, the only thing that never changes is Jesus. He is the same today, tomorrow, yesterday, and forever. God knows our past. He knows our future. He knows us better than anyone because He's our creator. There is nothing new under the sun. So we don't need to find some newfangled philosophy, polyamory, the gospel of me, all these new age, newfangled things. There's nothing new under the sun. Jesus taught us 2024 years ago through His Beatitudes and the Sermon on the Mount how to live. We are to live as Jesus teaches us to live if we are to experience the peace that passes all understanding. Let me say that again. We are to embrace Jesus' teachings if we are to enjoy and experience the peace that passes all understanding. And that is what I do. That is what I attempt to do. I have my down days. I have my days where I'm focused on poor, pitiful me. And then I take a step back and I get back on track. So we follow Jesus. We don't follow people. We don't follow the culture. Jesus teaches us love. Jesus teaches us forgiveness. Jesus teaches us to move forward to those things that lie ahead, putting behind us those things that lie behind. So on this beautiful, beautiful day, consider Jesus, consider walking with him. We have the peace that passes all understanding when we take his hand. He is with us at all times. We don't have to think that he is at a church 1 hour every Sunday. No. His presence is eternal and everlasting. His presence is forever. All we have to do is acknowledge his presence. Living Fit with Laura on this beautiful day. Everyone get your exercise. Everyone get your exercise. We'll feel better for the rest of the day. And let's have a good day today to get and stay sane, stable, serene, and strong. I'm proud of you.